time for her own sake, taking time for my own sake. I'm so reckless when I'm lonely, changing gears on the highway. Said you hate it when I'm this way. One of these days I hope you pay. But if my angels ever get away, then I shouldn't see my pretty kids. Ain't no complaints when I'm on my way. Remember that night you got drunk on my way. You said I had you back then, and now we a runaway train. And I'm stopping and I'm stopping. You know what happens with focus. True love ain't needing your potion. I found that shit in your ocean. So let me in. I just wanna say, yeah, let me in. I got free. I could tell me things. You can talk to me. Oh my God, oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God. I just wanna love you.
Yeah. 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 Alright. Shoo. Oh, what an amazing song by my guest today. It's really a beautiful song, you know. Please make sure to go out there and get the song called Let Me In, featuring Black Star by Authe3ntiC. So please make sure to after this interview to go and get that song, go and bump it out. And yeah, you know, this guy is amazing. This guy is amazing. The music is beautiful. But officially, welcome to the sit down interview with Ice Eazy, where I get to sit down and talk to amazing creatives, amazing personalities, and amazing brands. And we do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But we're changing that just from July. We're gonna be doing all these interviews anytime, you know, because I noticed that this thing of doing these interviews on just 3 days is really killing some guests. You know, some guests are available on weekends. Some guests are available on Tuesday and Thursday. So I was like, nah, let me, you know, just change this whole thing, you know. So today, this is my second of last interview. Then I'll do the last one at 3 p.m. for June. We're taking a young break, a young week. Then next week, Wednesday, 1 July, we're back at it again with another amazing guest. So yeah. I hope you're enjoying. I hope you're having fun. I hope you're good. I can see the love in the comments. Thanks to everybody who's currently watching this right now. I can see our guest is already out here in the comments. And who else? Who else? I can see Bully Beast sing fire song. That's facts. That's facts. Mary Jane on the comments showing love. Yanda Rose out there watching this, and she's always out here all the time. You know, shout out to Yanda one time. You know, I really appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. But right now, let me bring my. Been waiting for the man of the moment. This amazing genius. You know, and yeah, I think. Yeah, he's out here right now. He's finally out here right now.
What's up?
Authe3ntiC in the building, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, King?
What up, King?
How are you, fam? How are you, fam?
I'm cold, but I'm good, bro.
Where you at, bro? It's hot on my side. Super hot.
Yo, bro, I'm actually chilling in the studio now. I was just, you know, putting together a few things because from the project, there's just a few things that I'm working on. But I'm in the studio now, just putting together a few things.
Oh, shout out, buddy. Good though. You surviving this lockdown.
Hey, we surviving. We're trying, man. But for me, it was more work. It was more work than quarantine. So I was inside working, you know. So it was just that.
Shout out. Oh, the music is on the way. The music is on the way.
Yeah, man.
Shout out, fam. Shout out, fam. This Let Me In song that I opened the show with is really amazing, bro. It's really beautiful. You know, shout out to you. Shout out to Black Star. It's really an amazing record.
Yeah, it's one of the songs when we started this whole project. I think if I remember well, it was one of the first songs that we went into, you know, and I knew from there. I was like, you know what, this is a hit. This is gonna be one of those songs when we're gonna shake up the game, you know.
Hey, are you behind the production of the beats, the engineering of the songs? Because the production is clean, bro. It's really clean.
It's Black Star. Crazy enough, it's Black Star. You know. I was just I was just there to advise day and day as an executive producer, but it's Blackstar. Blackstar is a crazy producer.
It's beautiful.
He has crazy stuff even for himself on the way. With me, it was more on an advisory as an executive producer from my experience and my time in the game, and say, let's do it this way. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, shout out, fam. All right, now getting to what I usually call the biggest question on the sit-down interview. Who is Authe3ntiC? What do you do, and where are you from?
Authentic. Yo, authentic. If I can put it away, get out here, guys. If you can hear this lingo, you know, Ovo.
Yeah,
I'm from Pretoria.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah. You know. Yeah, I'm Authe3ntiC out here, guys. He's a kid from Pretoria. Born and bred from Pretoria. You know. Come from a kid who was born in a very business orientated family. You know what I'm saying? I was a kid born in a family where my dad, Blackbird, they used to call him Stopa. He used to play for Pirates back in the 80s. Yeah, back in the 80s.
Oh, that's amazing, man. Right now, what is he doing? Is he still is coaching or something?
No, unfortunately, he passed away in 2008, bro, you know?
Oh, may his soul rest in peace. May his soul rest in peace.
Yeah, man. Funny enough, and that's 2008, after I just finished matric, going into tertiary.
Yeah.
You know, tough year, you know? Yeah, so that's him, you know, a mother who's a very business-minded woman who right now runs a catering empire, you know what I'm saying?
So
Authe3ntiC is a kid born in that environment, you know, from Pretoria, from Mamelodi, to be specific, from Mamelodi. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, shout out. And how did the name come about?
Authe3ntiC. I used to call myself Amplifier back in the days.
What happened? Oh, I actually saw something written, Ampli Records or something like that.
Yeah. It's Ampli's Records. The name Authe3ntiC came from high school. You know, my English teacher. It's not even my English teacher. So in our school, I come from, you know, my school. I come from the old era of Bantu education. From it ended in 2007. You know, we used to say we're the last of the greats. You know. So our classes was divided into two. We used to have the A's and the B's. So I was in the B's, which is for more, English was our first language. So the teacher who taught English for the second language pupils, I was walking down the passages of in the school, and she calls me, and she says, "You're a very authentic child. From all the pupils that I've taught, you're very authentic. You're very smart." So for me, I'm like, authentic. So this name hit me, you know, I'm like, authentic. So me being me, went to dictionary, checked the meaning, you know. We had the internet, but it wasn't, we had to go into books back in the days, you know.
It was books most of the time.
Open the books, check what authentic mean. I was like, hey, this is perfect.
With that.
I went with it. Yeah, I went with it, and then.
So ever since it's been that name, you've never changed.
Never changed it. I love it too much because it explains who I am. It explains who I am and what I'm all about. Even my sound is that authentic, you know.
Oh, shout out, fam. I think I changed my stage name like 3 times before I was like, I'm Ice Eazy.
No.
You know, I tried a couple of names, but I'm like, nah, man. You know, nah, this one, until I was like, all right, Ice Eazy. Yeah, this is good. This is fine now. Yeah, it's been like that for the past 3-4 years.
Yeah.
When did your musical journey begin?
Yo, we were having a conversation recently about it, bro. It happened. I don't remember the year perfectly. If when I remember perfectly, it was, if I can guess a year, it was 2000 and 2000 and 2001. It was run about that era when Eminem came out with Marshall Mathers LP.
Yeah.
Remember Marshall Mathers LP? So my mom, we decided to go shopping. You know, the music. To be honest, the musical journey was always there since I was a baby. My mom has weird stories about it. You know, but I think wanting to make music, it happened 2001, 2000. Me and my mom, we decided to go shopping. You know the show called Jet Mart now? Back in the days, I think it was called Mart something. I can't remember. She bought me my first. It's called Jet Mart now. Back in the days, I can't remember what they used to call it.
All right.
She bought me my first cassette tape and 3 cassettes. It was if the late DJ Kabzela, when he came out with Mokongo Volume 2.
Yeah.
You know, Marshall Mathers LP. And another tape, I forgot its name, but it had a song called Bonnie and Clyde by, I think it's Greg something. I forgot his name. He had a song called Bonnie. There was a house song called Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah.
Bro, after hearing those, I was hooked. I was
one time.
In the days trying the rap thing, but after that, I was hooked. I was like, no, I need to start making music. And I started falling in love with the production after listening to Eminem's Marshall Mathers LP. The production behind that album and the engineering. Oof.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Sure.
Yeah, it's crazy. So after that, for me, it was I never looked back. And
do you remember the year you dropped your first song?
My first song, that's why, you know what happened? My first song, I'll say 2003, 2004. I was featuring an artist called Black Twister. What was the name?
Yeah.
Yo, bro, you actually making me think.
It's been a while, yo. It's been a while, man.
And it was me behind the production, and at the same time, it was me behind the production and rapping. And after that, it was me being more of a producer than a rapper, you know?
Right, all right. Yeah. Right now, you more on the producer side of thing right now.
Production and engineering. I might come back to the rap game, bro. You never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
Come back, fam. Why not, fam? Come back. One project out there.
This is basically my first the project that's coming out. It's actually my first. I call it my debut album because it's an album that I'm releasing, you know, production wise myself, and you know, me, you know, just saying this is what music is to me. So that's why I call it my debut album. My second album, we don't know.
And what's the name of the album? What's the name of the album?
The new one is called Do Your Own Thing.
Yeah, and when is it coming out?
Friday the 26th.
Oh, this week.
This week, Bob.
Hey, man, it's about time. How many songs, man? How many songs?
13 tracks.
And you produced all of it from one to the last one.
Executive produced everything. Production wise, some tracks I collaborated with other producers. Some tracks I produced myself. Some tracks other producers produced it. You know.
Yeah. You know, I remember someone was recently asking me what's the difference between a producer and an executive producer. And I'd like to hear that from you on your own perspective, because I know a lot of people, including artists themselves, sort of like do not understand the difference between an executive producer and a producer.
This is my opinion. Listen, a lot of producers and a lot of people have their own opinion about it, but this is my opinion. A producer is the guy, let's just say he's the driver. He's the guy that pieces everything together, but in the studio. Basically, he touches the boards, he makes the beats, he puts the song together, like by making the beat and all of that, directing the artist on what to do and not what to do. You know?
Yeah.
An executive producer, at times, you can get. Okay, let me give you a perfect example. You remember 2 Chainz album that came out? What's the name of it came out this year?
Nah, this year I haven't listened to the album yet.
Yeah, he came out early this year. If I remember, who's the executive producer? He's a basketball player. Basically, an executive producer is somebody that basically sees the bigger picture outside of the studio.
All right.
Basically, he's
in terms of influencing the sound.
Yes, basically he chooses the direction where the album is going to go outside of the studio. He comes in the studio, he basically pieces everything together between the producers and the artists, and at the same time gives them a direction on saying, guys, this is the path that I think we need to go at, you know?
All right. Now I get the picture. Shout out, fam.
He's a bigger
fam. Is the what?
He's a bigger picture, like I said, in studio it will be a producer who sees the bigger picture of the song. The executive producer is the guy who sees the bigger picture outside of the studio.
All right. Shout out, fam. Going back to your upcoming project, any names on the features?
Black Star, as we all know now.
Yeah.
Yes. I have
let me in is in the album again.
Sorry?
Let Me In is in the album as well.
Yes, it's basically the first song we decided to go with.
All right, shout out, fam. And any other features?
Side Effects, of an artist called Side Effects. He's the artist producer. Yeah. This is a guy who worked with the likes of Mzege, Dash.
That's a lot.
No Money. He has
a lot of amazing people, man.
Yes, I have Zingolingo, who is Zingolingo, Ubaba Wama 2000. That's the
issue. issue.
I have Chad Juba, I have Chupacho, I have Liz Carlo, I have Liz Carlo has actually an amazing song. Yo, that song is huge. It's an anthem. People must look out for that one. It's an anthem. Then I have Cairo.
Yeah.
Yo, bruh, the list. It's a crazy list. It's a crazy list.
It's a lot, man. I really can't wait to hear that album. And why did you choose to drop it right now, man? Because I noticed a lot of artists sort of like pushing back in terms of releasing music. And considering the situation we're in right now, the lockdown conditions and all that, and why did you continue to choose to drop it right now?
Can I tell you a scary story? This is the 3rd date we came up with. A 3rd date.
Yeah.
When
was the initial one?
It was March. Yeah, it was March.
Yeah.
It was March, then we got hit by the lockdown, and then I came up with another date, and we looked at the time and what we didn't have, and I was like, you know what? And I remember my marketing manager and my manager put pressure on me. She was like, look, you need a date. I really don't care. You need a date.
Yeah.
Then I was like, you know what? 26 June.
Oh, shout out. But it's been ready all this time.
It's been ready in the kitchen, you know. We cooked it, put it together, and put it on the side and said, you know what, you're ready.
Yo, shout out fam. And any music videos coming up to follow up the album?
Woo. We have some, and I want everybody look like in the comments and watching now, right? Pay attention to our social medias for in this week. We're dropping something special. Something
shout
crazy
out,
special.
fam. Shout out,
Something crazy
shout out,
special.
fam.
And by let's just say next week or the week after we'll be dropping a music video. But this week we're gonna give you something that's very special, and I need people to pay attention and follow me. Yeah, follow me. Follow me. Like my page on Facebook.
I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, follow me. Like my page on Instagram. Like my page on Facebook. Subscribe on YouTube because we have something special, and it's gonna be an amazing. Listen, I've got a roll up of a lot of interesting things that's gonna be coming out from this project. So people
everything is already scheduled right now. You just waiting for dates to put out everything out.
Yeah.
Shout out! It's amazing.
To even give it away. I know my manager is gonna get angry from this. We have a documentary that's gonna be coming out later on this year from this project.
Shout out! That's an exclusive on the Sit Down interview. This is why we do these, for the exclusives. Shout out to you, fam. Shout out to you. Shout out to your manager. Shout out to the team, fam. She will understand. She will have to understand. This is the Sit Down interview. And in terms of marketing, what do you have planned up for marketing?
Marketing is, listen, you know what's going on with
PR and PRA though.
Yeah, we know what's going on with this lockdown thing. There's a lot of things that's not happening, and honestly,
that's true.
When you're asking me about marketing, it really hits home because, and I really respect what you're doing, and it really, that's why I appreciate what you're doing, because of compared to what a lot of media is doing now, it really hurts, because me and my team were having a conversation about, with so much artists that are out there, doing what they do, doing amazing things. Media out there, they'll rather interview people about making like a lady that made men twerk on social media or a PlayStation. When why would you want to concentrate on such things when there's so much artists out there, so much people out there doing amazing things? That's what you guys want to concentrate on, So it hit home. We've got a couple of things. Like, for me, I'd say I really appreciate you, and shout out for people like you and people like you who literally are seriously paying attention to the real things that's happening, and seeing that artists out there really need the platform to show off their skills and show off what they do, So, and I hope they really look at you and they literally take from what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you so much. Shout out to you, fam.
So marketing wise, we've got a few things planned up. Like I said, this week we've got something special that we're gonna drop. People are gonna like that, and something that's gonna follow up from there. Obviously we're gonna try to get on a few blogs and all of that. So we've got a couple of things that we've got planned that hopefully people are gonna catch on, and for people to, like I say, like we can say, is for people to see all of that happen. Follow us on social medias, subscribe on our pages and all of that, and then you will see everything. And you trust me, people are gonna get entertained. That's a fact.
Shut up. Yeah. Then in terms of numbers, the streams and the downloads, how is it looking so far? Are you happy with the numbers you're getting?
They can get better.
Yeah.
And
if
a friend of mine on Facebook said that we need to normalize streaming on Spotify and Tidal and stuff. It needs to be one thing that I think we as people, as we as South Africans, we as Africans, it's something that we need to normalize and be a norm thing,
Yeah, that's true.
So,
so far, which platform is actually giving you numbers that is sort of like, are sort of like giving you hope?
was really coming up, like from when we released in the third day. And remember that this is my first song that I did officially myself. That's why I said debut, my debut song. Spotify, literally, I was a bit shocked there. I was like, oh wow, okay, I've got a few people following me, you know, not a lot, but I was very surprised. I mean, like I had somebody from, like, a few people from the UK literally stream our stuff.
Yo, that's amazing, man. That's really amazing.
Yeah. So, you know, I would love for more South Africans to actually do it, because for me, it's something from a South African to the world, but to also the South Africans, to say, this is my story.
Exactly.
And this is also me trying to tell our story, you know?
Yeah. Then in terms of social media, how's been the social media journey, the marketing on the platforms, you know, being active on the platforms, growing your following, your fan base on social media, how's been the journey and experience so far?
It's been coming proper, actually. So recently we ran a few campaigns, and on Facebook my numbers really climbed up really quickly within a week.
Yeah.
It really spiked up within a week. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in and actually go deeper in actually promoting everything and making sure the numbers grow, you know. So we're gonna be going that. We're gonna be growing the number. We're gonna try to grow the numbers. And listen, like I said, the only thing that we can do as artists is hope that people appreciate what we're trying to do, and people love what we do, and actually give love back. You know.
Yo, shout out, fam. That's amazing. You know, one thing I've noticed when we were talking throughout is that you're such a bold person, strong person, confident, and fam, I was sort of like love to know your child, bro, because I know it takes a lot to make who you are right now. And you know, if we could rewind a bit and go back to your childhood to find out what actually made you who you are right now.
My mother.
Yeah.
My mother.
Yeah.
I was telling my girlfriend recently, and I said, my mom is my number one. I'm my mom's number one fan, and my mom is my role model with everybody that I have. But my mom was my dad, and she was my mother. She was my friend. She was my protector. She was everything. My mom.
Shout out to her.
My mom saw me being the obvious thing, being albino. My mom saw me as a normal child. She didn't see me as an albino. She didn't see me as somebody different. She saw me as one of her kids. And she taught me that. She taught me that you are normal. You are actually, she didn't even want to use the word normal. You're a human.
Yeah.
You're going to live like a human. You're going to do things like a human. You're not gonna look at yourself different. She beat me like the rest of her kids. That's one thing I can tell you. She beat me like the rest of her kids. She didn't just choose, or no, you're albino, I'm not gonna beat you up. No. She beat me. You know?
Yo, shout out to her one time, shout out to your mother one time. Quickly jumping on the comments, I can see something from is it Sweet Boy saying we would like to feature you in our podcast live from 12 to 1 p.m. every Tuesday and every Saturday. I think this one is directed to you. So you might want to check that out.
DM me. They must DM me. It's not a problem. We can do this.
Facts. You mentioned being Albinism, right? As you spoke about your mom, about how she sort of like loved you like equally as other children, right? And I know, you know, out there, like especially in school, I remember with children who are albinos as well at school, and they sort of like faced rejection and all that. So I'd like to sort of like ask if you also faced that as a child as you were growing up.
I did. So what happened is I went to a school in Mamelodi, a primary school, for, I think, until grade 4. Yeah, until grade 4. And because of my eye disability, my mom had to move me to a different school. So I went to a private school, which is a school for the partially sighted and blind. So there I was around kids just like me. So throughout from grade 5 going forward, their experience. So their experience I didn't get in school, but I got it from home. You know, I got it from home. I got it from home. Then I got it from primary. But to tell you an experience about albinism and where the confidence that I literally got it at a very, very young age. That's why I say my mom is really somebody that I look up to because of her teachings. I was strong enough to be confident from a young age. So to tell you a story, so when I was young, I think I was 5 years old, very sensitive time. Me and my mom, we were walking just like we used to do. We used to take walks. So there were kids. They were busy screaming, "Lekoa, leburu," and stuff like that. My mom, being angry, she wanted to beat them up. So I grabbed my mom's hand. Remember, I'm 5 years old. I grabbed my mom's hand. And I pull her, and I'm like, "Mom, leave them. They don't know what lekoa is. They've never seen lekoa. They leave them." From that day, my mom, she actually cried because when she tells me, because I didn't see her because I was young, but at my age now, she told me that day. She told me that day she cried because she saw that my child is going to be okay. My child is going to be good in the world, you know.
So I'm glad you sort of like didn't let the rejection come into always sort of like cast it out away all the time, and I'm glad because I know a lot of people usually take it hard, it kills their self-esteem, it changes them, but I'm glad regardless of the odds, you still stay strong, you still stay strong, believed in yourself, and here you are today, man, doing the most amazing things out there, giving us amazing music, man.
Thank you, man. And I plan to one of the biggest things that I'm going to do in the future is I plan to educate not just people with not just people who don't have albinism, but I'm going to also teach people who have albinism and also teach people who parent people with albinism. That's one of the biggest things. Because I'll tell you something that people don't even know. I don't think they know about albinism. Everybody have every living organism has albinism in it. Animals, germs, insects, human beings, even you where you're sitting, you have albinism in you. It's just that it's not as peaked as what we have, but everybody has it. So when you're going to swear at people and mistreat them because of albinism, you're mistreating yourself in a way. So I plan to educate and empower everybody surrounded by albinism, which is everyone.
Please do that. Shout out to you one time, fam. Another thing I've noticed as we've been talking so far, you sound like an intellect, bro. You sound like you sort of like read a lot, or there are a lot of things like what can I call it? Like you like watching a lot of inspirational things, taking out all the positivity out of everything, and I would like to know what inspires you, fam. Are you reading any books? What do you watch? Because it's all about the content you consume that makes you who you
are. When in terms of reading, man, because of my eyes, I don't know, I was never a fan of reading. I was never a fan of reading. But what I did was surround myself with very smart people and educated people and intellectual people. I've got an opportunity to in my life of being, I got an opportunity to meet some of the greatest people. I remember Yo, I'm not telling people to do this, but I remember my mom made me ditch school to go meet Zola. Remember Zola 7?
Yeah. Yeah, Zola 7, yeah.
The conversation with that guy lasted 30 minutes. Oh. But it felt like I've been having this conversation with this guy for years. Because he told me one thing. He said, because I remember I was like, yeah, I want to become famous. I want to become big because I want to show people that even albinos can do it. And you know what Zola said to me?
Yeah.
Zola said, he said that if you are going to make music and do things for people, then don't do it. Then rather leave it. Then rather go find another job. You need to do it for you. Everybody else will catch. Yeah. Everybody else will catch on. Do it for you. Worry about you. Concentrate on you.
Yeah, that's true, fam. Zola is really smart, and that's exactly what he did as well.
Yes. So what I did when it comes to my intellect is that I view the world differently. I choose to read between the lines all the time, and I view the world and I dissect things. I'm a very analytical person, so I dissect everything. I dissect what we see on TV. I dissect what I see on the internet. I dissect whenever I read something, if I actually get to read it, I dissect it and all of that. And then I pay attention. And, I'd say everybody is very educated and everybody has intellect. It's all about, do you actually use it? We are all smart because we all have.
Yeah, that's true.
We all have information within us. It's just that you need to be able, and you need to want to access the information in you because from your father, from your grandfather, from your great father, as we go to your ancestors, even from your mother, your grandmother, your great grandmother, and going backward, we have ancestors, and to the ancestors. You're so educated because you have all the information within you that grows within your DNA. And your DNA is like pages of all the information that you have. You just need to just push yourself to be actually access that information. Once you access the information, man, you will see life from a different angle.
Yeah, that's true. Thanks. That's really
so. Yeah, so man, for me, that's what I've been doing.
And who are your top 3 role models? Top 3 role models that you sort of like look
man,
all the time. It can be in music, it can be out of the music space.
Top 3 role models.
Role models, yeah. 1, 2, 3.
My mom is number 1. Nobody will ever take that spot.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
Jimmy
Dre.
Actually, it's my mom. It's Jimmy Iovine is Dr. Dre.
Yeah. And can we touch on Jimmy Iovine and Dr. Dre? Because with your mom, we already know how amazing she is. So I'd like to also know about Jimmy and Dr. Dre.
Jimmy Iovine is an innovationist. He's a genius. Jimmy Iovine is. Jimmy Iovine is the reason why you guys got beat by Dre. Jimmy Iovine is the reason why you guys got Timberland. He's the reason why you guys got people like Madonna and people like Black Eyed Peas. He's the reason why we even have Dr. Dre, So Jimmy Iovine is a genius because he has innovated the game. He literally took the game for where it was. He literally put it to a next level,
Yeah, that's facts, man.
Dr. Dre took hip hop and innovated it to the next level.
Exactly. That's facts.
Like, look what he did. Look what he did with Eminem.
Yeah. Eminem is, number 1.
Yes.
Up there, top tier.
Yes. 50 Cent, NWA, Snoop Dogg, DOC, Tupac, G Unit.
Yeah.
Yo, the list goes on. Like, it takes, man, it takes genius to literally do what they've all done, you know. So those are the people.
Exactly, that's true, man. That's really true.
Those are the people that I look up to, you know. And then obviously we have the you said top 3, and then you have the other list, you know. But there's a story for another.
Yeah. And your top 5 favorite artists. Let's start in Africa. Africa only, top 5 favorite musicians.
Ooh. In South Africa, dead or alive?
Yeah, any it's okay. Dead or alive, it's cool. Dead or alive, it's
Pro Kid.
number 1.
Or Skid. Look, I'm not gonna put it in any order. I'm not gonna say this is number 1. Number 2. It's just the top 5, right?
All right, let's go.
Pro Kid, Oskido.
Yeah.
You put me in a spot here, hey? Pro Kid, Oskido.
Got you. Yeah.
You put me in a spot. Pro Kid, Oskido. I have to put this guy in the list because he's the guy. It was one of the reasons why I do what I do. DJ Kabzela, because I bought his tape and his cassette and his album, and from there I was hooked. So DJ Kabzela.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, man, the late DJ Kabzela, man. Let his soul rest in peace. So it's Pro Kid, Oskido, Kabzela, Speaky, dog.
Yeah. Speaky, Speaky is out here, man.
Hey.
And he's been in the game for the longest of time, bro. He's consistent. He's out here. You know, he's always reinventing
himself. Yeah, he is. He has. Yes. He has his baseline, like, you know, his baseline. You know, he believed in his songs. He believed that if you can't sing a baseline, then it's not a baseline.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah. When it comes to production, if you can't sing a baseline, I would. Yeah. And the last one, I have to give it to the last one. I have to give it to the new kids. I have to give it to. Listen, I always fight about this guy because I'm on and off, but I gotta give it to AKA for his innovation when it comes to the game. I still believe that he can do a lot, but from what if I can ask people, do people even know AKA where he comes from? You remember his group called Product?
No.
Woo.
I remember it was with the Ivy League when Pro was still there.
That's before that, man. He was part of a group called. He was part of a group called Cold Product. So from Cold Product to AKA, I gotta give it up to him.
Hey, he's been out here for the longest of time, man. Decades, you know,
he's
still
been
up there till today, man.
Yet I still believe with me, this is me, and I hope he gets to see this interview, or I hope somebody in the comments, in the views, actually tells him that I said that he can do a lot. If he doesn't know what he can do, he can DM me any day, and I'll have a conversation with him.
Yo, shout out, fam. Shout out to you on time, fam. Yo, that's amazing, fam. That's amazing. AKA is also amazing. Then going to your top 5 worldwide.
Worldwide?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I gotta say Prince Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
I gotta go hard at the beginning. Prince, Michael Jackson. I gotta give Dr. Dre also as an artist. I gotta give it to him. I gotta give it to Eminem, and I gotta give it to a name just pop up, Ray Charles.
Yeah.
Ray Charles. Ray Charles, bro. Yeah. So I gotta say Michael Jackson, Prince, Dr. Dre, Eminem, Ray Charles.
Eminem, Ray Charles. Oh, that's amazing, bro. That's That's really amazing, fam. That's amazing. I see we're running out of time. We've got like 10 minutes to go. And yeah, I can see my second guest is actually waiting in the comments. So like, you know, giving me an indirect notification that day, bro, it's about time, man. It's about time. Anything else you want to say to wrap things up? And any more exclusives? You know, we really love exclusives out here on the sit down interview. So yeah, King.
Listen, I gave you a lot at the beginning, but this is what I can say to, you know, everybody always, you know, at the end of every interview, the interviewer will always ask and say if we have any advice for the upcoming artists, you know. What I want to do, I want to twist it. I want to advise the people in the industry, from the artists to the producers, the famous ones, the media and all of that. There's a lot that can be done to the South African industry and how we can grow it. There's too much. There's too much that we can do. And I really hope they see the potential and opportunity that's out there. And we need to start building the entertainment industry. We need to start giving back to the culture. We need to stop complaining, stop nagging. We need to start making things happen, you know? So there's been a lot of nagging and complaining for the past few weeks from these famous artists, and I feel like at the position that they are in, they're not in a position to be nagging. They're in a position to be building, giving back to the culture. There's a lot we can do, and let's do that. Let's grow the industry. Guys, we have so much people from outside of our continent that are taking our stories and our information and they're using it to make money. We need to use our own information and our own stories and our own people to literally make us money, you know?
Oh, shout out, fam. Shout out, fam. You know, stay doing what you're doing, fam. And personally, you know, as an artist, I really look forward to working with you over time. And King, may God bless you, fam. You know, stay shining out there. I'm really waiting for the album this Friday. If you just tuned in right now, his album is dropping this Friday everywhere, right? On all digital stores. Everything.
Yes. Let me in is already out.
Please.
Let me in is already out. Check it out. Peace, bro.
Shout out to you, King. Thank you so much for accepting the invite, man. Really
thank you, man. Thank you for the invite.
Shout out, King. Enjoy the rest of the day.
You too, man.
All right. That was Authe3ntiC, an amazing musician and producer from PTA. Please make sure to go out there and follow him on all the social media platforms. Subscribe to his YouTube channel, and please get the album this coming Friday. Please make sure. Today we're doing 2 interviews. Like I said, I've got my second guest coming up at 3 p.m. and it's like 5 minutes to go right now. So, you know, after 5 minutes, please come back to the live. I've got another amazing guest, another amazing personality. Just tuned in right now. This is the sit down interview with Ice Eazy, where I get to sit down and talk to amazing creatives, amazing brands, and amazing personalities. And we do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on my IG Live. And if you haven't watched all the previous episodes, please check out my IGTV, as well as go to YouTube and search the sit down interview with Ice Eazy. For now, that was Authe3ntiC Essay, and I am Ice Eazy. See you in like how many minutes? See you in 4 minutes.